Okay, so the game winner, the Aztecs, triple overtime round, and they run a Philly special. It was a little bit different than the one that we saw the Eagles win and trademark, but it was nonetheless a Philly special variation of that play, and it was the game winner, Lucas Johnson. Yeah, he went up to Coach Hoke and said, "Coach, we got you. We got this." So they were definitely confident in running it. They had implemented it into the offense for over a year now, and they never had the opportunity to run it until this game. And boy, did they pick the perfect time.
You're not kidding. The perfect time. You got the perfect running back that is going to be the perfect decoy, and you know what we have. And I'm not going to call it the Philly special. We're gonna because we're Aztecs. And we're all about Aztecs. I'm going to call this the Montezuma special here. And Philly special, you can have your onions and your bell peppers and mushrooms. But a Montezuma special, we're going to have our chile and our torta bread and all that other stuff that goes with Montezuma special. And the key here is the quarterback. He gives the acting job absolutely necessary. He doesn't give no hint whatsoever that something weird's coming up. He sells this audible so well. He comes up to the line of scrimmage like he's going to change something. You know, he taps that just to let that center know. That little tap just lets the center know when you're ready, you snap that ball. But it's almost like he's tapping him like, hey, here's the mic, you know, whatever. Here's this, you know, guy. And this is the best football player on that defensive side of the ball. And he's relaxed. He wants to see what is he seeing. He's not even, you know, even considering something happening. And
now, real quick, Devin Lloyd, that's who you're talking about, the linebacker, Chula Vista Kid. I got a chance to meet his father at the tailgate. Greg Bell, running back, Chula Vista Kid. Obviously, I've been in touch with him. We have our NIL T-shirt deal with Greg Bell. So this was a really cool environment, man. You got, you know, the running back against the linebacker, both Chula Vista Kids, San Diego represent.
Would have been nice to have that Dylan Lloyd and San Diego State Aztec thing, but he's going to be playing on Sundays for sure. The guy's a beast. Great.
Absolutely.
Player. And be rooting for him when he does get the chance to play on Sundays and whatnot. It's always good to hear about those locals. Now, that snap that takes place that all of a sudden is unexpected, anything that happens unexpected, we all do it. All of a sudden, you just kind of react and you jolt to a direction. And these guys see hats going that way. It goes a direct snap to our running back. And of course, you're going to get that flow. His patience is great. Now, you want to make sure it's going to be man coverage, and most defenses run a man coverage. So that's why running this over all the way is going to carry that guy over. This is the only guy that sees it. For all of Utah, he's going, oh, schmack, let me get over there as fast as possible. And our receiver there does a great job getting depth, almost blows the throw. Great catch by the quarterback, you know. And, boy, that ain't the look of confidence right now. He's just happy we got something. But sometimes you need that, man. Sometimes you're like, all right, I'm just going to be even keel because this game isn't over yet. You know, but it was a great execution by our Aztecs executing the Montezuma special.
I like it. And well, Utah still had another play that obviously was under review, their touchdown catch, and it was deemed incomplete. Aztecs win, walking away. Unbelievable game.
Who do we have next there, Matt?
So coming up next, we actually have an FCS opponent. The Towson Tigers come to California to play the Aztecs. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult game. It's on the Stadium app network, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get some game footage. So not sure if the film room is going to continue next week. We'll see if I can get my hands on some and maybe take a closer look at some of that footage. But yeah, Towson Tigers come to town. Then we have a bye week. And then it's the return of Rocky Long as part of the New Mexico Lobos staff coming to California to play the Aztecs for the first time since leaving the program, that he pretty much established his fingerprints all over the Aztecs defense. So it's going to be an exciting next 3 weeks, a little rest there at the bye, much needed. And then we start getting into conference play. And hey, hopefully we'll be, I want to say 5-0 by the time we meet San Jose State after New Mexico. That's my hope. That's my prediction. And hopefully we'll see a ranked Aztecs team if people are voting honestly, if we're undefeated by that game.
One thing that San Diego State's got to make sure when you're entering a game where the consensus is that you're the heavy favorites, and you feel like that team should not even have a shot in winning a game. Sometimes your players can get that same kind of feeling. And as coaches, that ain't the kind of game that you work on some fancy trickeration, whatever else. And you really want to make sure that you beat them soundly by sticking to your strengths, but working on some of the things that you really feel like is going to be something that you're going to need as the season goes along to beat a Rocky Long defense, to beat a San Jose State when you face these conference teams that you're going to face. And so the offense obviously wants to get that passing game, something where it starts contributing on a consistent level, where it at least gives the impression that there's some balance taking place on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, you want to like to say, keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to, this was a great game to win, this last Utah game, because there's some elements to it that the defense is not going to be happy with. We had a 14-point lead late, and they came back. And, everybody has a part in that, but the defense, because of the pride that they have, established by Coach Long, like you said, when he's here, and he's a much beloved coach here in San Diego, or there in San Diego, I should say. I'm in Vegas. But, we appreciate what Coach Long brought to Montezuma, what he brought to the 619 area code and all that. And, but bottom line is it's going to be a challenge. He knows our guys. We know him really well. And we have the perfect scout defense to prepare for it because our defense runs that stuff, And so we're going to have to find a way to get probably some, basic pass plays that really prove itself to be high-level pass plays, consistent pass plays that add some balance. And because Greg Bell, hopefully he can get his continuously as the season goes on, and, you want to see two quarterbacks in Brookshire.
And Lucas Johnson. Is going to be interesting to see if he continues on. They're both really good friends, so you'd like to see the camaraderie between the quarterback group there.
Yeah, and you want to see them being productive, and I know they want to be productive, and there's ways you can do it, and I'm looking forward to it, but right now, focus on Townsend, focus on executing one drive at a time, one play at a time, and, get this one where you feel like you're walking off that football field. Like, we cleaned up, we've ironed out some wrinkles this week, but don't disrespect them because they're going to come in. This is probably their biggest game of the year. Townsend, this is their playoff game, and they want this one badly, and we got to know that. So go Aztecs. Congratulations. Let's get another one.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the film room here at sonsofmontezuma.com. Coach Carrasco, Coach C, I appreciate your time once again. Until next time, sonsofmontezuma.com. Go Aztecs.
Go Aztecs.